We live.
They say progression is the process, nigga.
Yes, it is.
And my stream is running straight up from there.
Hey.
I'm too busy in the morning.
Woo!
You ain't got nothing better to do with your time.
Hey. Welcome to another episode
All right, hey, baby.
of Kicking It with Timmy B. Hey, hey, hey. We in here today. It is Friday, June 12th. I got a special song playing in the background. I'm going to let it ride.
God bless the child that can hold his own, and I've been holding on locked into this zone. Close to chrome, this is split your dome.
The song playing right now, Getting Mine, by my special guest here.
Pure hate and they focus on the sexual. Watching mine, neglecting your own mineral. Fuck about it here, you ain't welcome in my living room.
Shout out to
niggas shooting for the stars, if not
Batik, Inc. Where you can find them. Come through. Hey. Hey. Yo. We're in here, folks. What? Doing your time. Hey. This is crazy. This has been in the making for a long time. And we're almost in here.
See, I was loaded after dope selling. That's a fact. Ain't got no time for that coke selling. That's a fact.
Just real quick, shout out to my peeps. Shout out to my pops. Shout out to my folks in the 412. Shout out to everybody suffering, going through the hard times right now. Hey.
My blessing coming, my water running, just keep drumming, always elevate. I ain't got time, I'm setting weight. My face cooking live off this phone.
We're over here sitting in a Charmander tank. It's Friday, it's hot out, yo. I hope everyone's gonna have a good weekend. I hope everyone had a good week. I hope you worked hard. I hope you had some fun. I hope you spent time with your family. Woo! And enjoy that summer vibes. Woo! Hey. Never. And there it is. And that's Tru Immense. Mr. Tru Immense. Mr. Tru Immense is the one and only on that Getting Mine. That new single coming out next month at the beginning of July. What up, yo? I'm like, yo, hold up. Before we get in this, hold up. I got some sponsors, man. Yo, if you want 15% off any of your supplements, any of your gym stuff, if you're out there and you're trying to carve your body, trying to take care of your temple, definitely holler at me. Go to phoenixfit.com. Type in the promo code KickingItWithTimmyB, KIWTB. The actual initials, KIWTB, or acronym. Not the whole thing, but the actual like letters. And then BrandyJStore.com. Go there if you need any of the, like your swimsuits. It's summer. You're gonna need them shorts. You're gonna need them bikinis, ladies. You know what I mean? Go there, order some stuff, and then type in for the promo code KickingItWithTimmyB, the whole thing, KickingItWithTimmyB. And then I got this Rose LA clothing line company that I want to shout out, and I will later get into with some sponsored deals. But beyond that, that's a business. Anything else is just whoosh, it's out of here. I got a special guest for you guys. This is my homie, the freaking man, Tru Liv. He's a rapper. He's a freaking chef. He's the homie. He's freaking. He's been through his own experiences, and he's a fellow Nipsey Hussle, um, um, appreciative fan. Like not even a fan. Like yo, like we live this. This is True Immense. Welcome. What's up, y'all?
Yo, what's up, my brother? What's happening, man?
What's happening, man? What's up? It's good to have you here.
Living the dream, baby. Living the dream. You know, it's a good time for me right now, man.
Yeah.
You know, single is working its release, working its process right now.
Congrats on that too, man.
It's not fully out where we sit right here. It's been softly released, available on YouTube. Tru Liv featuring Jenkins getting mine.
There it is.
But it's coming. It got a couple step process, you know, on top of the regular promo I do. It's coming out on the mixtape. Presented by Benny the Butcher from Griselda.
Benny the Butcher.
It's following up on another mixtape presented by the Gang, LA's finest, LA's own Hurricane Gang.
Yeah.
And then a few weeks after that, it's coming out officially for me on all my DSPs. Will be everywhere. You know, we getting everything good. We getting everything tied up with my distributor right now. We're getting it out there, but it's good times, man. It's dark as the world seems right now.
Absolutely.
It's crazy as the world seems right now.
Absolutely.
I'm having a fucking fabulous time. Aside from the issues and the stresses of being a black man that we deal with every day,
absolutely,
for forever. That's not new to us. We, know, that's mentally draining. But I'm in a good place, man. I got I'm getting my businesses kicked off, and getting into a lot of avenues that I have been wanting to do for a while. I got a mantra for 2020 is pull the motherfucking trigger. Me and my whole team, we say we pulling the motherfucking trigger, man. So it's a beautiful time, man. It's a beautiful time, man.
Yo, shout out to True Immense, the whole team making wonderful music. Please, definitely, I do recommend check out his music. It's definitely worth it. He has a vision. He has beautiful words, and there's some heart behind it. So definitely go check him out, man.
Yeah, so, definitely some heart there. Definitely all heart.
Tell me more about your music, man. So you've been doing this for how long, man?
I've been professionally doing it for about 5 years.
Okay.
I have been doing it overall for about 13 years. I started making music. Well, of course, my introduction to music was like everybody else, like a fan. I became a student. The two artists that pulled me in, and then also, I would say the three artists that pulled me in and made me fall in love with this thing were DMX, Ja Rule, and Tupac. Three very similar artists. But it's something about that thing that appealed to me, and I'm sure you can see them in me as we move forward.
Absolutely.
In my ingredients, I'm a pot of gumbo. We are all us artists, especially now where we are now, generations deep in hip hop. We're a pot of gumbo, and part of our makeup is the brothers or sisters who made us fall in love with this thing, or that we studied and things like that. So that's why I got started. Early writing. I went to jail at a young age, about 13 years old. I started writing there, and just got better. I was garbage. I was garbino when we started.
Yeah.
And I just never gave up, man. I didn't give up to never give up. I think it was just the love was so strong and the drive was there. I just never stopped, man. I seen brothers fall off and go by the wayside, and some of my guys come in and come out, and I stayed. I mashed out, and I got here, man. And it's been an ill journey, man, because I'm in a weird age bracket, and in my journey of hip hop changed on me a lot, from CDs to iTunes, the streams, to understand streaming and understand how to get your music out there, understand how much money it takes to get your music out there, how
Yep.
to market it, how to promote. You know, I can't go stand in front of the liquor store or just rap on the block no more.
Yeah.
Them days is
Yep.
over. You
Yep.
know, I really gotta,
Yep.
you know, see I'm in my office right now. Let me get the
Yeah.
screensaver. Let me get the
Yeah.
screensaver back on here for y'all. That's the artwork for the new single.
Getting mine.
Like
Hey,
get mine.
there it is.
Um, and
And you made that by yourself too.
I made that
No,
by myself, as a matter of fact. Yeah,
no help.
made that all by myself. No help, please.
Self-made on some.
I think they call it DIY. Do it yourself. Yeah, the DIYs right there. I'm a DIY kind of guy.
I
No,
respect that 100%. Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know, I'm in my office right now, and you know, man, I can show you my book right here, and
Yeah,
I do want to show you. Actually,
please
you know,
do.
I'm proud of this. You know, I sit here all night and take notes,
Wow.
man. And you know, there's pages full that
Wow.
are full like that. And you know, I study at the University of YouTube, you know,
Yes,
and also
absolutely.
take notes from guys that I look up to as mentors, like my brother Chris Gotti, with who's the head of my distribution company I'm with Adventures
Yeah,
Music.
yeah,
And learn how to do this marketing and promoting and getting yourself out there. And everything is digital based. It's really
absolutely.
90%, probably 95% digital based. So how I used to, you know, probably had to stand on a block and rap with somebody, or we used to have to stand in front of liquor stores and pass our mixtapes. Now
Yep,
we got to sit in front of this thing
yep.
and learn how to
Dedicate,
market and promote it from the
dedicate.
jump.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm at here, and
Dedication, hard work.
I'm making, you know, I'm making some great music right
He
now.
caught that. I
You know
love
that
it.
way gonna get paid.
I love it. Okay, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
But I'm making some great music right now, and for the longest, for early on in my career, I didn't put out a lot of music, man, because you
Yeah.
know I'm a stickler, man. I'm a perfectionist, and
Hmm.
I didn't know how to properly put it out, and I
Yeah.
didn't feel like the budget was there. Sometimes due to my own faults, because it was times where I had money, and you know the money was definitely there, and I was too busy doing other activities, is what I'll say.
Absolutely.
So, and
I
I didn't
understand.
focus, but then I had to grow as a man, you know, grow from a child to a man, and start making great music, start understanding this business and how to properly do it, start understanding the relationship between the artists and the DSPs and the distributors, and then also the labels, you know, and then understand the budgeting that had to go behind. So early on, I toured a lot. I had music, I
Yeah.
toured a lot, and just went out live and did the face-to-face, got on stages.
Yeah.
Now we getting to the point where we doing that, of course, but it's coming out to the world. It's coming out to the world, and you know, this actually is my debut release right here. Tru Liv featuring Jenkins, Getting Mine. You know, beautiful record, beautiful record.
Ah.
The record, is about a man that, such as myself,
Yes. Tell me
that
about this.
doesn't worry about what the world says about him. That's comfortable in who he is, and is a man in his word and goes out and gets it by any means necessary. He's a provider, you know, and he gets through whatever, and he won't be bottled in, and he won't be stopped. You know, it's a story about a determined man that won't be stopped,
And I definitely hear it.
regardless of the stones and the rocks that they throw at you.
Yep.
You know, they get
Sitting in
hit with
that
the
glass house.
Heisman. They get hit with the Heisman. We keep on trucking, man. We keep on moving.
Yeah. The
Over serene
Heisman
and
truck.
smooth, looking like Tony Dorsett running down that sideline, man. You know what I mean?
He out there. Oh man. Shout out to freaking football, man. The NFL, like they need to bring that back.
Man,
It's like
I miss college more than NFL.
NCAA.
I'm a diehard Pitt fan, man, and I love college in general.
Shout out to Pitt.
I'll sit there and watch college all day. Games that ain't even got nothing to do with Pitt. I love college. I love NFL too, but at
Yeah.
college, I'm a college fanatic, whether it be football, basketball. You
Yeah.
know, me and my brother sit there and watch it. He a Villanova fan, and we'll sit there all day. We'll sit there
Yeah.
and watch Southern versus Grambling, and then
Yeah.
turn around watch Tennessee versus Alabama, then watch
I was just about to say Bama, boy.
watch
Florida
Pitt
State.
versus Georgia Tech. You know, then wait
Yeah.
to the West Coast game and watch USC Washington State, man. You know, we
Facts.
love this, man. Basketball,
Facts.
football, all that, man. All that.
Facts. Bro, freaking with all this going on, where do you see the music industry going? With the coronavirus and just some of the things going on with the government and especially I'll bring it up. I sent you the video on it. The whole Tekashi 6ix9ine thing, man. He just put something out, bro. Crazy. This guy gets out of jail and like he's changing the music industry by putting out music, but also he's putting out intel like people are the ops, and obviously people are the ops compared to
This month.
in his position. That's crazy.
I'll touch on this one real fast,
Please
real
do.
quick,
Please
because
do.
I'll preface it with this. Me and that guy are we come from two different cloths. I can't stand behind or even pay too much attention to nothing that rat bastard does.
Okay.
I think he's changing the music business in the sense of who can get into it. Not saying he's the first one, because there was another one that people let through the doors too a few years back that happened to be a rat too. You know, but not saying he's the first one, and there's other ones too, but he's glorifying it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and now instead of the official guy that really, you know, could talk this shit and have got people, you know, stand behind his words and him stand behind his words, you let a clown like this in, and now the whole circus want to show up, and now, you know, we're gonna be looking at a hip hop game that looks like the Remnant Brothers or whatever. A bunch of clowns running around, you know, and it makes it hard to know who the fuck to believe.
Yes.
You know, because this guy he can pop all that shit on Instagram, and you know he got the feds watching him. He not gonna come outside alone. He not gonna do that. You know, and I don't want guys in this realm that I love so much that are scared to come outside.
For sure.
You know, he's a sucker, man. But you know,
hard.
I think he's changing it for the worse. Now,
yeah,
that's it on him. That's it on him. I ain't got nothing else to say about him. Nobody. I don't care who you are. Nobody wants the feds looking at you because you talk bad about this clown, man.
I don't want the feds. Definitely, that's a.
But if somebody get exposed, because I'm sure he has intel, so if somebody get exposed, that's on them.
Yes,
that's on them. They should have held it down, man. They should have held it down, man. There's a fine. There's the protocol. As a nigga that if you out there moving around when you sitting down in front of them jakes and them detectives, you know the protocol, man. You know what you even don't say shit at all. And if you do say something, you taking the blame. You
know what you're getting into.
You know what you was getting into. You know, when I called my case and I sat down and they asking about my gun, I that's my gun.
Yeah.
You caught me, I got it, that's my shit. Whatever. I bought it. I don't know who I got it from. I don't know nothing about this gun other than the fact it's mine. So let's go from here. You don't go in there and you know, if you don't get caught I got caught red-handed. If you don't get caught red-handed, then you could probably say, no, it's not my gun. You beat it in the court. Or, you know, with whatever situation, what you do not go in there and do is say another man's name. Is say another woman's name. You don't even go in there and say a dog's name. You was a gangster, be a gangster, man. In that chair, on the bricks, nothing changes. But anyways, the music business moving forward.
Yeah.
Man, it's confusing right now. It looks crazy. I think it's gonna even push more digitally. I do not know what's going on with the shows, with the actual physical live shows.
I'm wondering that too.
I heard rumors of artists from the biggest guy in the world to the little guys like me not being able to hop on stage till September 2021. Then I heard it's people putting together shows in a few weeks.
Wow.
Then social distancing is still applied. Masks still need to be worn, and I don't know about the physical part of it, but I
Yeah.
know what it is making it is you better tighten up your digital skills. You better tighten up how you put it down on them socials, how
Yeah.
you market and promote, who
Yeah.
you bring on to your team to help
Yeah.
market and promote, who
Yeah.
you hire, agencies you hire, distributors you use.
Yeah.
Um, you just tighten it up,
Speak on
man.
it. Yeah.
Just tighten it up. That's where we at right now. Is just having to tighten up the digital aspect of you, the digital aspect of your jacket, man. Having to tighten that thing up, man. And that's what me sitting up all night, 8 hours a night
Yeah.
watching the university YouTube and taking notes and
Yep.
literally taking notes so I can reread these joints
Yep.
and learn these joints and understand where to spend my money and how to spend my money.
Mm-hmm.
And where to market and how to market and how often to market to put something to fuck with the algorithms and fall into the algorithms on whether it be Instagram algorithms or Spotify algorithms.
Yeah.
All of this, title algorithms, how to get on playlists organically, and then we
Wow.
people can
This is
try to lie.
crucial information that you're spitting right now, man. This is crucial
Of
stuff.
course, I got to give it to him real.
Wow.
My name is Tru, man. True Liv. True Liv is
Wow.
a true style of living. That's what my name
Absolutely.
stands for. But people can lie all they want to, like payola doesn't exist. The whole fucking industry is payola now. The whole game is payola. You can't get into this thing without spending some money, and it don't matter what you want to do.
Okay.
Somebody got a price tag on it. And getting on playlists and things like that, there's organic ways so you can play with the algorithms, and hopefully once you submit it, Spotify recognizes the traffic you're bringing them and they reward you for that. But there's
Yeah.
also playlists that you can just pay and be right on. Get
Yeah. Yeah.
on there and do
I
that
heard
too.
about that. Yeah.
As an artist, you probably got to do both of those, and then you got to watch for the scammers. The scammers
Yeah.
is out here, bro. They making up lame fake playlists and putting a price tag on it, and your shit it's a dud. It goes
Scammers is
nowhere.
everywhere, bro.
The scam. So you got
Oh
to
my
deal with
God.
that, but then you got to deal with people who scam you about marketing and promoting, and I know this guy, and I could get you your music to Meek Mill, or get your music to him. You give me $80, give me $90. They
Those
trying to
cats
pay
crack me up.
they trying to pay their cell phone bill, but they gonna
Trying to pay
scam
their
you
way.
because
Yeah.
they know
Yeah.
as an artist you hungry, you
Yep.
hungry,
Yep. And you're willing to
So
do anything.
willing to do anything. So you just gotta be very very detailed and learn in your learnings, and keep your eyes very wide, keep your ears even wider. Read,
Yeah.
read, and you got to test drive things a couple times to see what's real, what's works, what people can get you in front of the proper fan base, because there's such thing of being in front of the wrong fan base. I don't think I would do well in front of maybe a 6ix9ine fan base. No,
Yeah.
because what they
Yeah.
say, I don't align with them at all. But
It's
then
not that
he
whack
probably,
shit that you're not
he'll
used to.
probably do
Yeah.
terrible in front of mine. So
Yes.
that's where
Yes.
we at. That's where the music
Yes.
business is at. The artist is having to become a student, a businessman,
Yes.
a
Yes.
walking business.
Yep.
And you gotta understand your budget. You have to, create a budget. I don't care if it's $20, $100, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, 20,000, whatever you can afford. You
Yeah.
gotta find a budget. You have to space that budget out properly. You might have to tell people when they bring an opportunity, I can't do that right now. My budget is closed. Or I can do that. Or does this make sense for what I'm paying and what I'm supposed to get out?
Yep.
Does it make sense? So yeah, that's where we're at, man. We're just having to become small businesses to the highest level with that, man. Real live small
Like the
businesses,
entrepreneur at the smallest level there.
real live entrepreneurs, man. That's exactly what we were artists by nature. Our first want and our drive is to do arts. That's
Absolutely.
not the case anymore. If you want to be known, if you want to get it out there, we don't. I don't think I come up with these records and have these thoughts and these ideologies and these theories and
Yeah.
these beliefs just to keep it to my goddamn self. I don't
No.
believe God or the universe would have blessed me with the ability to rap if it was for me to keep to myself. You know, I
'Cause
heard.
what's the fun in
I
that?
heard. What's the fun in that? And what's the help in that? What's the importance in that? What's the anything in that? I heard Jill Scott say when lyrics come to you, when they come to your head and you get them out, you have a universal obligation now to put them out. Those don't
Yeah.
belong to you.
Yeah.
They weren't in you. They came to you. Something ciphered those through you. You know, artists essentially we might just be a ciphering tool for the
Yes.
universe.
Yeah.
So you know, it
Oh,
gets a little deeper when you sit and think
I
about it.
love
I
it.
don't want to get too
I
weird
love
on
it.
y'all and shit,
I
but
love it.
you know,
Ooh.
us artists is pretty weird people, man. We're pretty
Bro,
weird people.
there ain't nothing weird about that, man.
We're
That is,
special though.
yes, that is some real stuff right there, man. I try to get the people to not even get the people, but definitely get the folks that support me, man. Definitely get them on some kind of level to where they break out of just this show, man.
The
Everyone's so
skin
on
break.
this
They break the
show.
skin. They break the skin because most of our world is predicated on skin deep conversations, man,
Yes.
and they're comfortable in
Yes.
skin deep conversations. Well, first of all, I'm an artist, man. I think
Yeah.
in depth on accident. I think
Yeah.
my first thought in the morning is deep in the middle of the mind. It's just because that's
Wow.
just how I'm wired. So
Absolutely.
I don't like having the conversations that are skin deep. Not saying that there's a time and a place for it. But when
Yeah.
we're talking about art and how this thing is created, you know, that's never a skin deep conversation because this shit doesn't come. You can't explain. I can't explain to you where this shit comes from.
Bro.
There has to be a universal magnetic pull somewhere
Absolutely.
in there. You know, a meaning to the universe. You
That's
know, a
gravitating
helpful
this.
that
Yes.
it's helping
Yes.
something in the world. But I
Yeah.
can't tell you where it comes from. I can't tell you why it comes to me, why it goes to Nas, why it goes to Jay-Z, why it goes to Cardi B, why it goes to Kendrick Lamar, why it went to Nipsey Hussle. I can't tell you that.
Shout out to
It
Nip.
just comes. It's special. It's a blessing.
Speaking of special, man. Nipsey Hussle, man. Just real quick. Speak on him, bro. Speak on him because those words that you just brought up definitely resonate with Neighborhood Nip, man. The man himself. Can you touch upon him? What he means to you and how his music affects the world. Just real quick.
Of course, of course. It's never the easiest thing really to talk about Nip for real. I'm a I'm a student in Nip. I'm a student in Nip. I am a loyalist to Nipsey Hussle.
Absolutely.
Um, I big that brother up every chance I get. I thank that brother for everything he taught me. I got hip on Nip in about '08, '09. The record he had with Lloyd. And
Mm-hmm.
then 2010 passed and I was, you know, lukewarm on him and then got back around to him. My brother came to me in like 2011. Like,
Yep.
man, Nipsey Hussle putting it down. Check this, whatever. We sitting there
Yeah.
smoking the blunt, talking shit, bumping
Yeah.
Nip.
Yeah. Yep.
And I gained a true attraction to the man, you know, in wanting to his ideologies and the way he thought and the way he spoke, the way he carried himself. And I'm younger than Nick, so I looked up to him like a big brother and learned everything that came out of a bar, an interview, the books he
Yep.
told us to read.
Yep.
Listening to audio books when you go to sleep
Yeah.
and things of that nature. And business, becoming an entrepreneur, understanding business and financial literacy and why money moves, how money moves, when money moves.
Absolutely.
Nip is a very important figure to my life. I don't think there's words created that will ever be able to let me describe how important
Absolutely.
that brother was, how hurt I am.
Mhm.
Um, that night I got a call from my people out there,
Yeah.
and that told me that happened, dog. And I said real tears, man. I went in the
For sure.
car and I was crying like I ain't cried in a minute, man. Shit,
Yeah.
I was hurt. I
Yeah.
was hurt. Like I was
It's
truly
bro.
hurt.
Yeah, man.
It didn't feel like losing just a regular nigga. How we get accustomed to losing niggas in the hood and
This
whatever.
dude was
It
important, man. This
felt
dude was
different.
important, bro.
You know,
Absolutely.
I prayed to God and I talked to Nick through the prayer and never has Nick. You know, I asked God first of all to welcome my brother through transition, place his arms around his soul and his spirit,
Absolutely.
and comfort him in his transition. But you know, when I talk to Nip, you know, that's a conversation that I'll keep between me and him, and you know,
Absolutely.
and
Like
he's
when that
never
time
let
comes.
he's never
Yep.
left my side since then. You know, I got a number that I associate with Nip, which is 33. I believe he was truly the age of 33, and he died there.
Wow.
I see 33 probably 80, 90 times a day, you know, in the wildest times. And it's like he just lets me know I'm right here with you, cuz. Don't never worry about nothing. I got you. And I feel it in my
Absolutely.
spirit. And I know it's Nick. And it moves me. And it keeps me driven. So it added another battery in my back, probably the biggest battery. You know, it means that he meant the world to me. And I will be one of them guys carrying that marathon. Um,
Absolutely. The marathon
and
continues, man.
I love that brother, and I can't. You know, I got a long life to live, but if I do think about death,
Yeah.
the one moment I can't wait for after death is the moment I get to walk up on
That's
that
a
brother,
link up.
dap him up,
Yeah.
tell him I love him, appreciate everything he's done for me, everything he did for me. I'm a better man, more polished man, more mature man, more dangerous man today, courtesy of Nipsey Hussle, man.
Absolutely, man.
But rest in peace to the God. And
R.I.P., man.
we got it from here, Nip.
We definitely got it from here. Definitely got to continue this marathon, carry that torch.
And
The
let's not
marathon
forget to
continues.
mention all the other stuff we just spoke on was more the Nipsey Hussle, the man. He was a
Yes.
phenomenal fucking artist.
A
Made
phenomenal artist.
great, classy, gangster, everything you could possibly do as
Him
an
and
artist.
Buddy.
Did it.
Him and Buddy.
Did it, man.
And Stevie. The homie Stevie. Oh, boy.
Everything bro did was special, man. You know,
Absolutely.
so I'll never forget him. He's
I'll
alive.
never forget him
He'll
either,
always
man.
be with me. He tells me every day he always with me, but you know, we gonna keep it moving, man. I actually just got a record out there, man. One of me and my brother Chill out of St. Louis, man. We got a record coming called Outside, and a real
Outside.
West Coast based driven record. And my man Cesar Tracks, an A&R and a producer. I think he A&R's through, I want to say Universal. See the Universal Atlantic, whatever. One of the two. He'll correct
Oh.
me. Y'all can look him up. Cesar Tracks one on
Yep.
Instagram, and you'll get the information.
Shout out to him.
But that's my brother too, man. He shows so much love to me, man. And I'm
Yeah.
always be I always be in debt to him for doing that and sending this record out to All Money In. You know,
All money
because
in.
that
No
shit mean the world
money
to me.
out.
So he sent the
Hey.
record. He sent the record out there. I think he sent it to We
Congratulations on
Dog.
that.
And we were
Yeah.
talking a few days ago, and they said they love the record, and they doing it. And I came back and told my brother, and man, we down there pop bottles like we just went platinum. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? That shit meant the world to
Hey.
us, man. You know,
Absolutely.
because you know, not only through the Nip connection and who, you know, anything we feel like anything tied to that brother is golden in our eyes.
Absolutely.
It has tremendous love from us in the AI. We also come from the gangbanging culture, you know, and we know anything out on that turf in LA, we honor and respect.
For sure.
We
For
know
sure.
the codes, and we know that nothing we do over here is anything to do with what they do, but we still
Absolutely.
can't forget the origins, and we honor, love, and respect them. You know, even
Absolutely.
though as I've gotten older, I've found different ways of thought, different ideologies, different views on, you know, gang banging and things like that. It's still who I am. You know, I came up a rolling 60. I'm always gonna be a rolling 60, but I think what I can do today is move better. I ain't out there banging on people because of their color and going crazy on a nigga because of their color, because he's from a different area. You know, this thing was initially designed to protect the community, speak up for the community, and have a
Absolutely.
voice for the community, a voice for the voiceless. And I think as I get older, you know, I get more into that side of life. And I think my gang banging ties kind of started to push me into my activism. You
Okay.
know, and I'm not heavy, and I'm not no activist that has a name and nothing right now. But the mind, it's
It's growing.
materializing in my mind, and it's growing.
It's growing, my
The
man.
things I talk about and the things I push, you know, are black now. I see black. Black is the color I see now.
Yeah.
Black and brown. Those are the colors I see now,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
colors that I want, you know, most loyal to and that I love, you know, and that I want to do everything to improve and bring power and financial freedom and love and positivity to. But I think that all came from me learning what this thing I was doing, which was
Yeah.
gangbang, what it was originally meant to do.
It
You
was to
know,
help the neighborhoods.
it
Yeah.
wasn't meant to us to hate on my fellow brother because he's wearing orange, he's wearing black, he got green on, he got purple on. It wasn't meant for that. It wasn't meant for that. You know, so you know, but I think that's what led me into learning about the Black Panther ties and learning about the position that we are supposed to be playing. You know,
Absolutely.
so yeah, you know, but back to the record,
Yeah.
outside coming soon with We Dog, Chill
Yeah.
Foes featuring Tru Liv and We Dog, man, a Street Life Low collaboration with All Money In, man.
All money in, no
Yeah.
money out. Hey, congratulations on
That's
that
a
too.
fact, baby. That's a
I can't
fact.
I can't wait for that, bro.
Brought to you by Cesar Tracks, man.
Shout
You
out to
know,
Cesar.
I think he's the assistant musical director with Tails and BT with Irv Gotti and Murder Inc. With
Hey,
BT and
murder.
Tails, they bring the music there and all that. He works with Chink Santana, another a legend
Ooh.
in my eyes. But
Yeah.
yeah, so y'all check Cesar out too, man. He's a positive brother, man. He was from the same country as Nip and all that, man. It's a special connection they got, man. But
Africa stuff, man.
yeah,
Ramayas, boy.
that's where
Woo!
we at. That's the feelings on that. But record that record will always mean the world to me moving forward, man.
Absolutely.
I'll probably make 10 times better records and more impactful records. But for me and my guys,
Yeah.
especially me and Chill, that
Yeah.
record will always mean because it got the Nip connection to it.
Absolutely. That
And
West
everything.
Coast, the West to East, the East to
Yeah,
West, bringing it
yeah.
back like the
So.
90s, bro.
And then, you know, my brother Chill, he in the Midwest, so it's like we bounced
Yes.
all
Yes.
corners all the way to the east.
Yes, sir. That's how you got to do it, man. Gonna be
Yeah,
bringing this global, bro. Hey.
that's the plan. That's the plan. Won't be long before Russia, Australia, Africa, London, UK, all that, Brazil,
Mm-hmm.
Mexico. Won't be long before
Mm-hmm.
they know my name, man, because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
recognize the importance of that fan base, and that's one I'm definitely tapping into very soon.
Real recognize real, man. Swear to God. Cheers to
Definitely.
that, man. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that, my brother. Cheers to that.
Boom.
Drinking this nasty ass Bex, but that's all I had in the crib. I ain't buy it, but
Oh, I
you
got the
know,
Bud Light,
I
man.
also didn't I didn't stop at the store neither, so I can't do too much complaining. So
No, you're good, man. Freaking as long as you sipping on something, man. You know what I mean? Taking a little taking the edge off the workday, man. It's crazy times. It's crazy times
hmm
that we're living in, man.
definitely crazy times, man. And you know, today was one of those days, man. The energy was getting to me, man. I
Yep.
had to throw my rocks back on, man. I had to throw my these the jewels I wear. I don't really wear jewels. These are jewels I wear,
Mm-hmm.
like gemstones and things. I think this the black onyx one. I forget exactly which one this one is, but they're there to protect inner and outer energies and you know help me manifest everything that I wanted. You know everything that I want my life to be and the feeling around me, the vibe around me, and but also protect outside sources from interfering with what's going on here.
Absolutely. Freaking because there's a lot of negative energy out there trying to infest itself in a lot of good people. So you got to fight that by any means, man.
Hold on, my
By
damn headphone came out.
you're good. You got to fight
Yeah,
it
but
by any means. Go ahead, man.
no, I'm back. I'm back. The
Yeah.
joint just popped out the bottom.
Freaking I talked to you about the conception of your record and the whole process of that, right?
The conception of that record, I don't think we got into that.
Okay.
That record was, when did I write this record? Excuse me, that's gonna sound nasty, okay? That record, man, that record was done. I want to say that record was done last November.
Okay.
At the time,
yes.
wasn't a great time in my life.
Okay.
You know, wasn't a great time in my life. Fucked up. You know, didn't have shit. I was basically homeless. Homeless dad, 2 kids. You know,
man.
getting them taken care of, but I was fucked up. But you know, luckily I had a home girl, let me crash and all that. And one night, I had just bought that beat with like some of the last few dollars I had from a brother named DJ Payne One.
Wow.
Man, I sat there in the dark like 2 in the morning and wrote that record, man. I don't physically write, so what I do is I rap to my phone and then I crunch it down to what I want to keep. And that's what came out. That's what came out. And I felt special about that record from the moment that I wrote it. You know, and I recorded it actually recently, about a month ago when I was in Kansas. Man, the record is beautiful, man. My Jenkins' voice is beautiful on there. His voice meshes so beautifully with my voice. You know, and it was just at the time in my life where I was close to the bottom, you know, and very to my bottom at least. You know, maybe not the furthest I ever been down, but I felt like I wasn't nothing but a drop of water away, man.
Wow.
And I had to tell a story that I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna win.
Yeah.
I still won't stop. I won't be stopped.
Yeah.
My drive is here, and I'm gonna get mine regardless. And that's how that record came about, man. We recorded it probably in about 20 minutes. You know, I went in and laid the verses down, and you know, we sent it over to my man Buck 3000, Milwaukee Buck, Grammy nominated. I think Grammy winning producer. You know, did all the classic Murder Inc. joints you hear with Gyro and Ashanti and Lloyd. And,
you
know, he mixed that thing down for me, and I got it back and you know, sent it to a few people, and Benny in the game reached back out. They love the record, and they wanted to put it on the mixtape. That's where we at with that record, man.
Dude, I'm very proud, man. Especially because I would talk to Slum occasionally throughout like the past few years since I've been gone and stuff like that, and he's told me good things about the journey that you've been taking with this career, man. And
what man, Big Slurp.
Yo, shout out to Big Slurp.
Big Slurp. I gave him that name, you know. He know why. We don't get into it, but when every time I see him, Big Slurp.
Jay is probably one of the
wildest
Jason, dudes.
Man. Philly's on, man. Philly's on. You see, hey, Slur, matter of fact, this is why I got this on, like you, man. Yeah, man.
Shout out to him, bro. That's a good dude, man.
But yeah, Slurm always.
Shout out to Sean too.
Shout out to Sean too. He keeps an eye on me, and he's one of my most supportive guys in my corner, man.
Absolutely.
So you know, if you was to call anybody that could tell you that been watching my journey, he's definitely
yes. Okay. That's why I was like, that meant so much every time that I would come back, because I'd be going through my own journey. You know what I mean? And I'd come back, I'd have something to tell him, and I'll tell you a story offline. But a recent story with him, he definitely told me that you were doing something with BET. I don't know not that I don't know, I cannot recall exactly what the whole conversation was. Can you
All right,
enlighten
so
me on that?
the BET situation was we were doing a Tales event with Herb. That's IG. That's the
Okay.
boss man in Murder Inc. Which is
Oh,
like a sister parent company to my situation with Adventures.
yeah.
And I have a deeper relationship with them than just through, a contract or whatever like that, or a distribution or anything.
Okay.
They're my guys. They're my guys I came up under, and when I met them,
Yeah.
when I met with CG, that's C Gotti. I call him OG. That's my OG.
Oh, yeah.
So anytime we talk, um, it's all love, and he knew that love was there from the gate, man. Dex Diamond and all the guys over the Adventure, whatever. But we were touring, and where the fuck were we? We done did a lot of these shits. I
For
think
sure.
we were in Richmond, Virginia, actually, for this one.
Yeah. Yep.
And BT was recording this one, and they were on, whoever, got selected previously or they liked or whatever, and they felt like they could put on TV,
Yeah.
for actually show this part. I guess it's gonna be like like the episode before episode 1 of season 3, I guess.
Hey.
And we knew what was going on. We didn't have the contract in place when we got down there with BET, so I didn't know if my man Black had told me that, oh, it's all good, we gonna make it happen. But we didn't know for sure when we got there. But I got up there, we rocked and all that, and I hopped off the stage. Representative from BET came over and said, "Yo, we need you to fill this paperwork out."
Wow.
So I know that that's coming. I don't know when. Corona
Yeah.
fucks everything up.
Yeah.
I don't know when. I don't know how they cutting it or what they doing. All I
Yeah.
know is I was down there with my guys and we did our thing, and
Yeah.
and you should see my face on there.
I bet.
What it is. I mean, I know you'll see my face. That paperwork got signed and everything, so everything good.
Yeah.
But that's what we got with BET, man. So it's a nice little promotional tool for me. Nice something that's gonna
Yeah.
be out there in the universe for me. And you'll always see. Hey, anybody watching this, man, make a wish right now. It's 11/11, man. I always,
Yeah. Yep.
wish for success, financial freedom, good health, real love. To manifest everything I want in my life and my kids for generations, man, and to live a long life and to be the greatest, one of the greatest to
Amen.
ever do this music and touch this mic,
Amen.
and for my skill set to only get better. So
Amen.
y'all do that. Hope y'all stop and pause and do that with me. It's 11/11. Never miss that. But yeah. So I'll be back out there moving. When we get moving with anything that Gotti got going on with the Tales and any showcases, man. It always feel great for me to be in the building with my dogs, man.
Absolutely, man. Now you've gotten to this point in your career as a MC. Is there anything that you've wanted to do, like put all this Corona stuff, out of the window for a second?
Okay.
Is there anything that you wanted to do in this rap career besides just blow up and get your music out there? Is there anything else that drives you to be the person that you are?
Besides music or anything that I want to accomplish or things I want to check off my bucket list in music.
Anything you want to accomplish in music. The segment.
Yes. And this is gonna sound like a real live bucket list for me. Checklist, not bucket list. Checklist, because I'm a planner when I plan this thing.
I'm with it, bro.
In order, it would be, well, I don't know if it's in order, but it would be this: to build my fan base to a substantial body of people. To take my records international, to get my music known international, to tour internationally, to tour openly, domestically too, to start being an attractive artist that promoters reach out to. It's a couple people that I hope to get off my bucket list to do a record with. DMX and Ja are at the top of that list. I actually have a record, man, that them niggas on it, man, would be fucking incredible because the record calls for them. I hear it on the record. It's not just me you know what I'm saying, let's try to put a record together and put them on anything. The
Yeah.
record calls for these niggas. So, you know, I've reached out to niggas in the DMs, and whether niggas get back is another thing, man. It's hard to get a hold of the OGs. But
yeah.
you know, some people that I hope to work with in the future. You know, I hope to work with, you know, on a record with Benny the Butcher in the game as well, and you know, and Jadakiss, and
Yeah. Jada.
hopefully in the future when that Nipsey Hussle vote get opened up, you know, I can be in contact with his folks and you know get something moving and to get a verse on saying.
Yeah.
You know that become an expert marketer and promoter. You know, so I can essentially move forward and branch off, open my own marketing and promotion firm. And,
Yep.
you know, get my guys, get my everybody who's tied to me, and my people that are with my own. It's not a label yet, but it's a family.
Bro, it's a team. Like you building a force right now, my guy.
Which is, you know, my street life. It was originally street life, but it's low now. You might still hear life gang get thrown around because that's the, you know, the origins. But low is an acronym for LLOE. That's an acronym, LLOE, love and loyalty over everything. You know, my guys is with me. K-Town, out of the city, out of the burg. Silfos is with me out of the low, you know, and we moving like that. Oh, BC, one of my guys that do manager work out of the low too.
Yeah.
And we moving like that right now. And get all my guys in position where we could get to the point. This is also on my bucket list and my checklist and a checklist for them. We get to the point where the finances is coming in off of this thing to the point nobody got to hustle no more. Nobody has to work a job. Everybody, this can become everybody's job and main hustle. You know, and it's paying for everything. You know, and
I respect that.
That's about it right now. Oh, get my merch out there. We got the merch coming. We just had a conversation with a company.
Start dropping it.
That BC had linked us with, and we getting the merch done soon. We're gonna have the hats, the t-shirts for women and men.
Got a cop.
The hoodies coming.
Gotta get me a hoodie.
I also got a distant thoughts of a clothing line outside of my regular merch. That I'm not gonna speak too much on right now, but it will exist. I'll tell you that much. It will exist. And we're getting that thing going. And, you know, just be able to put on for my city in a wonderful way, man, and my team in a wonderful way, and real niggas worldwide.
Like Young Jeezy, boy. Woo!
Like Jeezy said it best. Put on for the
city. Hey.
Shout out to the north side of that Steel City, baby.
Shout out to the Steel City, the 412.
No,
I kind of miss it, man. It's crazy. It's been a while.
I'm in the look. I'm not. I haven't been going that long, so I'm like, look, I've been moving around. I've been in motion. I kind of got tired of being in the city, man. So,
bro, I'm
in motion. And I've been all around the country. You know, with shit I've been doing, but I just planted down here in Virginia. I'm down at VA.
Shout out to VA.
Left PA, went to VA, and down here, and I'm good, man. My energy good. I'm like one man right now. My energy was getting real bad in the city, and you know things was not looking too good, and you know I finally got off papers and got off probation and shit, and I could finally relocate my address somewhere else and be able to live somewhere else. I was able to leave for work and shit like that, but I wasn't able to move fully and shit like that. But now I can. You know, been off probation now for about a month or whatever. So I'm down in VA and I'm enjoying it. I'm not gonna miss the city for a while. Let's put it that way. It's always in my heart though. It's always in my heart. You know, I'm a person that I didn't live in the city my whole life to begin with, man. I'm from there, but my mother and my pops moved us around so fucking much, man. And that's why I got so much other, you know, so many other cultures in me, man. You know, my pops that raised me, you know, he a Brooklynite, he from BK, New York. My mom's from St. Louis, and man, they just moved us around so goddamn much, man. And I just got accustomed to being everywhere but my hometown. And you know, when I got, you know, later in we left probably around when I was going into be like late single digits and shit. Then when I got the late teens, I went home. You know, and I've been banging out in the city for the past 10 years or so. And it was just time for me to go, man. I'm a soul and I'm a spirit that does not do well being trapped in one place unless I truly want to be there. I do well when I can be in motion.
I respect that 100%, man. Freaking.
But though anywhere I
Yeah.
ever been,
Yeah.
though I know I don't sound like it. I probably don't move like it because it's just I'm a pot of gumbo that has more than Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in it.
Absolutely.
I love my city and I champion my city, and I will always do that wherever I go. And whatever I can do to go back and as I get more successful I'm gonna go back and do
educate
shit
the mass.
for my hood and
yes,
my niggas in the area, the community, and all that. I'm gonna go back and try to improve my city, man. No matter where I go, I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and that's to the death. No matter where I go.
To the day we die, man.
Exactly.
Freaking
4-1 deuce, baby.
The 4-1 deuce. What a crazy what a very interesting place to come from. I try to educate folks who aren't even from the East Coast, probably never even been there, but I try to educate people who've never been there, who I've interacted with, and like a few of them have definitely gone out there, but it's a very interesting place, and I'll never forget those memories, man.
To be able to bounce through the city, on some coming in and just checking it out type shit. It could be a dope place, man. It's a lot of, it's culture there. It's not all the way diverse, but there's culture.
I love this.
But there's a lot of art shit you can get into. It's a lot of fucking history there. The still shitty built America, man. And there's so much history that you can learn about that, But there's, a lot of food there to tap into, man. There is a nightlife if they leave it alone, man, because they taking all of the goddamn nightlife from us. But it's still, they call it it's the biggest bar town in America, from what I heard. We got the most bars and shit. So
on like every block or something.
But the people are still hard working, down to earth, gritty people, man.
Yeah.
And you tap into that and you just meet an authentic person, that come from the city. Not saying that there ain't snakes and bitch ass niggas,
because there are. There's definitely some of them folks.
Everywhere.
And know some of them folks.
The city generally creates a hard working, driven, down to earth, authentic individual.
Yeah.
And for that matter, the state does as well. Philly can say that same thing.
Beautiful state. Very interesting laws and the person governing it and all that.
That part, That part, Now, one thing you want to be careful is if you up there doing anything wild, the laws are very fucking outdated.
Yes.
So if you want to send your ass back to slavery fast, commit a crime in Pennsylvania, motherfucker. You want to go back to slavery. Because them motherfucking laws are so outdated at home, man. It's ridiculous. Only thing I thank God for is the gun laws ain't that strict. Because, when I called my shit, at first they wanted, listen to this. I hired this lawyer, right? My man's was facing the case at the time. And he gave me this lawyer, this white girl. I'm like, all right, cool. She should be. When I went in there by myself or with a PD, they offered me 1 or 2 years upstate.
Yeah. So
I said, I got a continuation to get a lawyer. So I hired this bro. She was $1,200, I think, at the time. She was cheap. So I'm like, let's do that. I had that. Let's do that.
Wow.
This bro calls me back after she did her whatever, talked to the DA, whatever. She comes back and say they're offering me 3 through 5 years. And I think it's a great fucking deal. I'm like, bitch, what? Hey, yo, man. I'm like, bitch, what?
Wait a minute.
You said who? Because I'm like, yo, they offered me by myself 1 or 2.
Wow.
Like, how?
And
so what I didn't, and I'm paying her. So what I come to find out, which my man had to find out, because he was facing a case even worse than mine. This
Okay.
bitch had been disbarred. This bitch had lost her
What?
fucking license to be a lawyer, all kind
She
of
out
shit.
there swindling.
Yo, so I'm like, bitch, I can see if you walked in there, they up my years. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. Like, you are fired. Get out of here. So one of my evermans came to me like, yo, I just kind of semi-beat my gun charge by getting a shitload of fucking probation and whatever like that. I think you could get the same. Go to my man over here. He's gonna whack you though. It's gonna be 5 through 6 G's, whatever like that. Which, you know, for maybe you know, a bigger case like attempted murder, armed robbery, that wouldn't be shit. But for my case, that's pretty expensive. So I went in there. I talked to him. He's like, listen, I ain't the cheapest. What you give me the dough, I get you probation at worst a county year. You know, and I had some time in county for when I got arrested originally and shit. You know, I was out on bail this whole time because my man's from my man that's in the I think he's in the army and shit. My man JoJo, man, he was over in the country of Georgia at the time, and he sent the paper.
Wow.
I think my bail was like 22,000. He sent the paper over, bailed me out and shit like that. So
shout out to him because he's a real dude for that. God.
Oh, for sure. So I hired him. I gave him the paper, and he went in there. And sure enough, I think they made me cop out 2 felony probation, but the guy didn't show up for the gun. His shit was, and they end up that receiving stolen property fell off, and they end up dropping the pistol charge down to a misdemeanor. But I still had to cop out to the felony, cop out to the probation. So I got 3 years off of that and just walked that down. But had I had that happen to me in another state, which let me tell you how the universe works. And I tell these stories because I want a younger me to not do this shit. So a week prior, the 3 things, I'll show you how the universe is just funny. A week prior, I had been with the same fucking pistol in New York. I had just crossed the G-Dub and shit. I'm riding through NY, I found myself in Harlem and shit. The fucking police had just pulled the motherfucker over. I think we was on like 138 or some shit. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but they just pulled this motherfucker over and they're leaving. I'm making a right. These motherfuckers jump on me. I'm by myself.
What?
I'm up there for a show. I'm up there for a show with some cats in North Carolina and shit. Yeah. So shout out to North Click, man. It's some good niggas.
Yep. I was just about to say.
It's some good niggas down. But so they come up to the car, right? Yeah. My tags on the car, it was my family car. It had just fucking expired the day before. What? The fucking day. So it's December, I want to say like December 1st. Okay. And when the tags expired November 30th. Bro. So he walk up to the car, he like, yo, you got expired tags. Where's your license and registration? So I give him all the shit. He like, oh, you from PA, what you doing up here? I'm up here for a show, bro. I'm a rapper. I got a show right down the block. Man, homie, something happened. Something come over the radio. He come back like, look, man, look. I ain't got time for this. Go get that shit fixed. Get out of here. Have a good show. Bye. You know what I mean? And left me. Yeah. But had that motherfucker searched me, I would have went right to fucking Rikers Island in New York. That's how New York is. But in PA, it's not like that. No, though I went to jail for when I caught it, you're not like, you don't have to just go straight into your bed. You can get bailed out and, you know, then go face it in court and shit. So now, you know, God bless. God bless PA. You know, we're not having strict gun law. But every fucking thing else, y'all niggas need to update, man. Y'all shit is like 1492 type shit, man. The old days. 1631.
He said before the Constitution was written.
Man, you'll go to jail when PA on some shit on a law that Ben Franklin wrote. Like, fam, come on, man. Like, this nigga was riding a horse in Philly, man. Fuck, man.
Flying the kite, bro.
Paul Revere, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, he the reason the bell cracked because his horse hit his head on that motherfucker, man. Shit done changed. We ain't riding with horses no more, man. God, shit done changed.
Right there, boy.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the greatest, man. Shout out to one of the greatest ever, man. Love you, man.
freaking big and Pac, man. Freaking
Yeah,
crazy.
man. Yeah, man.
Yo, these stories that you tell people can learn from, man. I swear to God, bro.
I mean,
Swear.
I hope so, because it took my dumb ass to go through them to learn.
yeah, bro.
So
And
I hope that anybody,
yes,
whether they my age, late
Mhm.
20s, and they still want to be on some knuckle ass shit, and they ain't found the outlet like I had with music, and wanting to be an entrepreneur, or if they younger and really just don't know nothing, and they went
Yeah.
behind the edge like I was at a point in time. That's why I went to jail so early in my life
Mhm.
too. Maybe they can look up, and they can look up like, that guy did it. Cho did it. Cho, he
Yep.
got out of this shit. He started finding other
Mhm.
ways to, live life and make money and, fulfill himself. I can do it too.
Absolutely.
And I don't have to wait till I'm in my 25, 26, 27, 28 to change that about myself.
Absolutely.
So hopefully I can keep a nigga out of jail, man.
Yo.
That's always one of my goals, man. Is to help my younger brothers, because man, my generation didn't have OGs, man, like the previous generations.
Yeah.
Because I always say my generation is the crack baby generation. I'm born in 91. So 87, 88, 89, 91, 92, all of us that were born in that little time, we are the crack babies. The niggas who were supposed to be our OGs either in jail, cracked the fuck out, or just shot the fuck out.
Yeah.
So a lot of us coming up, we was dolo in them streets, man. We ain't had
Yeah.
nobody, we ain't had to go ask nobody to go rob a nigga. Nobody had to ask nobody to go put in work on somebody, or go do something stupid, or run in a house, steal a car, or anything.
Yep.
Cats was doing that on their own. Anything I did on my own. We didn't have nobody to really answer to like that. I think my generation recognizes that too. And we want to change that. We want to change that for the 19, 18 to the 13, 12-year-olds that are out there now.
Absolutely.
We want to be that guidance for them and get back on the right path to where we were before the crack era.
Those are some crazy times. Definitely coming up from the 90s, man. I've
Yeah.
there's a different appreciation for life and it's crazy. Shout out to the 90s, man, because the 90s definitely
Yo, shout out to
made
the
me, bro.
90s, man. Shout out to the 90s, man. I'm 90s baby all day.
All day, bro.
90s
Freaking
baby all
kissing.
day. And I think it was a great time. And it's weird because the early 2000s, mid 2000s was like an extension of the 90s and
I
shit.
swear to
That's
God, I
where
feel like
that's where a nigga like me was able to really get my feet wet, and get on my experiences and
yeah,
get off the porch and shit.
yeah,
So shout out to the 90s, early 2000s. But the shit that came out of the late 80s, man, really fractured our community. It's not
absolutely.
one of us that weren't some way affected by what crack did to us, man. And I don't really care to get into,
It's all
the
good.
effect it had on me right now.
Yeah,
Because, sometimes, my pops that raised me, he ain't here no more. And, that,
yeah.
and, I get into that at a later
R.I.P.
time.
No, it's all good. Like I was gonna say, now we can actually like cut into some stuff here.
Let's do it.
We can so we talked about your music because that was a big thing. Definitely like wanted to get your music out there.
Yeah.
People need to be informed about that. You are a student of hip hop. You could definitely chef it up. You're very wise. And you come
Entrepreneur, young entrepreneur, getting
young,
things started.
bro, freaking. So
But let me say this too.
yeah,
The number one thing that I am,
please,
the
please.
number one thing that I am,
I want people. Yes,
I'm a father first.
that's
I
what
am
I
a
forgot to say.
father.
Yes, thank you.
I got two babies. I've had full custody of them for the majority of their lives. My son for the whole life. My daughter back and forth with her mother. I'm a father first, man. Before I'm anything, and then I'm a black man after that. I'm a father first, and I take so much pride in being a dad, man.
For
And I
sure.
think that is also a thing that my generation noticed the last generation fell in that, and we changing that shit. being a father is gangster now, man. Daddy G, man. That's what you call me, Daddy G.
Yep.
Being a daddy is gangster today, man.
Shout out to the fathers.
It's the most gangster shit you could ever do.
Shout out to
It's
my
being
pops.
a dad and being there every day.
Yep.
Being able to help tie a shoestring, help throw a football, help answer a question, help iron out a thought, help rep a man, help with homework, give a kiss, give a hug, tuck in at night, give a shower, a bath, brush our teeth together, cook together. That's the most gangster shit you could ever do. Words from the wise.
I respect that so much, and one day I'll be very fortunate enough to have my own.
We're gonna welcome you in. We're gonna welcome you into the gang, man.
Hey, for sure. We'll open arms.
Open arms. You know, I ain't gonna lie, the best feeling, man. The best feeling, man, is my kids be like when I get my music back from getting mixed and mastered and shit, right?
Yeah.
I do a car test. I always ride with it in the car because if it sounds good in the car, normally it sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
They've heard this record. By the second time I played this record, they were in the back talking about getting mine, about getting mine. That is the greatest fucking feeling in the world. Yo, my daughter ride, she like, I put on some, I think I had put on some Kiss and shit. She like, Daddy, put your song on. Oh, hold on. You want to hear that? I got you, baby.
Yep.
You know, but then I remember years ago writing a record in front of my son. And when you write, you know, say it back to yourself. And my son was sitting rapping it with me. You know, and it was dope. My son want to be a musician and shit. They both got guitars. And, you know, my son really loves the music thing. My daughter do too. And, you know, that's the most beautifulest thing that has come out of this relationship with music and me.
Wow. That's some real stuff, man. I freaking because that's one of the things I'm like sitting here during the podcast. I'm like, bro, I didn't say that this dude was a father. That should have been the first thing.
Yeah, that's first and foremost, man. That is first and foremost, man. I've been a single father since I was 21 years old.
Holding it down, bro.
And it made me grow up super fast. That's probably why I'm a little different from other 28-year-olds, but I've been a single father since I was 21 years old, man, by myself, with the, you know, help of my mother. I can't discredit her for that, you know, and she's been a mainstay in helping throughout the process. Because, I was a kid when I had my son. I was a kid, and even when I had my daughter, but I grew the fuck up too. I knew as a man, hey, yo, nigga, you ain't got time no more. Your time is over. Grow the fuck up. Let's go.
Wow.
It's about these babies, man.
Yeah. And my thing is, I want to be
prepared. Santa said on that, we're going to make us some rich babies, man. I'm out here working for these babies, man.
These babies, they'll hold it down for you, man. Freaking, I don't know if I met your kids before, man. Next time I come out, man.
I don't think you had. Slurm has, Slurm met my son I don't think Slurm met my daughter. But
I met his daughter, too.
Yeah. I know you met her.
Yeah.
When he gets hurt, you know, that just makes that boy world, man.
Yeah.
I'll be so happy when I hop on the IG of the book and see my brother with his daughter, man.
Yeah.
You know, I remember what it was like in the conversations we had early. So I love, you know, that, you know, he's where he's at and he sees her often now. And I love that, man. And I love that. Yeah, that's the greatest shit. And you'll definitely meet him, my brother. That's my word. You'll definitely meet him.
Word up, man. Swear. Freaking.
Also, hop on IG and Facebook. I'm not shy about, you know, showing my babies off. Them are my trophies, man. That's I already won that life, man. I can't fail. As long as I'm there for them, I can't fail. I already won. Them is my Super Bowl trophies in the house right now. Them is my Stanley Cups. Them is my motherfucking NBA Finals trophies and shit. That's my
mess with mine.
That's me cutting the nets down in there. All that, man. That's my Super Bowl trophies in there. Them my rings in there, man.
I'm definitely learning from you, man. And the folks in the audience can definitely learn something from what you're spitting.
I appreciate that, my bro. And that's a two-way street, man. You know, we got to be able to learn from each other. We will be going nowhere.
Absolutely. Here's the best part of this, man. So now I'm gonna hit you with the shotgun questions, bro. Because now
Let's
we're
go.
at this part now.
Let's go.
All right. All right. Freaking let me get this set up here. So now we got the good part. So we got so we have George Floyd. We have that dude that put his knee on his neck, which I don't even like even putting his name out there because he doesn't
So
deserve
you
that.
talking about Derek Dickhead?
Yeah, that guy, the guy that's gonna have some fun in jail, hopefully, with all those very terrible people who are some real
Hey, at
violent
least
killers.
one thing they know when he get to jail. I hope all them lifers know when he get to jail. He like that foot on your neck position, man. You should try it out with him. Try it out with him. See if he likes it. Fucking clown.
Oh my god, man. All right, so real quick, man. I did a podcast, but podcast 4. Shout out to Bobby Light. I didn't get a chance to go into it because I think that was probably like the second day.
Which Bobby Light you talking about? You talking about the one that be on TV?
No, I wish it was Bobby Light. Do you right? This is Bobby
Light. You know, I did. We had a show with him a few years ago.
For
man.
Real?
Shout out to the guy. I know, we from
Shout
two
out to
different walks
Bobby
of life.
Light. Gonna do you right, bro.
It probably was the weirdest shit I could say right there, but shout out to everybody in their choices, man. But yeah, bro, we had it was a show we had with Irvin Tells and Johnny Blaze and Bobby Lights was there and all that. My manager got the know. Not like that, but got the know. You got to know. He's a cool brother, man. They whole team say it's cool, man. I don't want to say. I'm scared to say pause. I don't want to say pause. I don't need to be canceled right now. I don't need to be canceled. I respect everybody's sexuality and decisions, man. That's everything. Every man or woman has the right to choose what they want to label.
Absolutely, 100%.
So I'm gonna stay away from that.
Yo, Kevin Hart is all about the freaking pausing. So.
I'm a pause nigga too, but I just know when to hold my cards. I know when to hold them. I know when to fold them. You know what I mean? I know when to play them motherfuckers. I know when to fold them and shit, man. I'm a fold right here, man. I ain't got no pauses right now. Pause the fuck out.
You played it smart for sure.
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh my god. Yo, George Floyd, man, this guy was definitely taken from us in a very inappropriate, disgusting matter by a person that I will not name. What are your thoughts on that? Just real quick, because that's the first shotgun question.
Disgusting. He's a dickhead. It was avoidable. It is not in his training to do that. He is a murderer. He shall go spend the rest of his motherfucking life in jail. He should have got capital murder for that fucking smirk on his face because he knew what he was doing. And the reports say they knew each other prior to this incident. They had bumped heads before. He knew what he wanted to do. That's capital murder. He should be looking at the death penalty. Do I think there's a chance of him beating it? I do, because it's the system of white supremacy. And I see them lining, as much as they trying to make it look like they really with us right now, I have a hard time believing that. Due to my history with these motherfuckers in my 28 years, and due to my grandfather's history in his 70-some-odd years, and due to my grandmother's history in her 90-some-odd years, and due to my grandfather, all of they fucking histories, and they hundreds of years, have a hard time trusting that they really with us. Plus all the, the people that are using us as weaponry out there in those marches and shit that are not really out there for us. They out there using us as weaponry. But I know that there's a chance this man can walk. But if they do, they're going to have a problem. They thought they burnt this motherfucker down the last 3 weeks.
They're really going to
let this nigga walk and see what niggas do. We tired. Tired.
Oh, my God.
We tired, man. We not with it no more, man. And I'm going to say this.
Savagery.
You haven't even brought the savage niggas out. You haven't even brought the guys,
the real gangsters,
and will shoot your ass. When it's chaos out there, you ain't even brought those guys out. You got all the preppy guys, and no disrespect to my brothers out there. We love y'all,
for sure.
But when you start bringing the whole groups of like the gang members, all the street guys, the guys that are stupid already, you don't have a problem. And let them get off, and you're gonna see the whole community come. Not only black, brown, white people that are mad, and everything in between. He should be going down for the rest of his life and the rest of another person's fucking life, man. You know, I hope somebody put their foot on his motherfucking neck in prison. So that's what I feel about that. Big Gregory Floyd, man. I mean George Floyd. I'm sorry, I know another nigga named Gregory Floyd.
Oh, you're good.
George Floyd, man. Big Floyd. What I see, they called him a Big George, man.
Yeah.
God rest his soul, man.
Absolutely.
My brother, it hurt my heart to see you scream for your mother, man. You know how desperate and how out of options a grown man has to be to scream for their mother.
That's crazy, bro.
He knew he was about to die. He knew he was calling his mother in the heavens. Everybody riding for him, and everybody from down in this hood that I see down there with Steven Jackson and all that, man.
Yeah.
We'll love y'all forever, man. We got y'all back, man. And
yep. Shout out to his brother.
You didn't have to go, but like his daughter said, your daddy changed the world, baby girl. You changed the world, man. And that's where it's at, man. I love you. I love all my fellow black man. I love you.
Absolutely.
I love you. George Floyd, I love you. Any other
Breonna Taylor. Yes.
I love you.
Dude, like, because I was going to say, someone's going to say something. Someone's going to say, well, what about someone?
Every single one that I've watched in my lifetime.
Every single
and those
one,
before, I love you. I am you. And for the cowards and the punks that's watching it, man, don't film me. Fight for me, baby. Stop filming. Fight.
Yep.
If you got to set the camera up and go in there and handle your business so it can all get on tape. Do it. Do it. Go. Who cares what happens? You could have saved. He was sitting there for 8 minutes. Somebody could have ran up and tackled him.
8 minutes.
Then the whole crowd would have jumped on him, and George would still be alive.
6 seconds.
Stop filming, man. Say everybody don't got to be a goddamn tape recorder. Yeah, film it. Have somebody film it, but somebody man up and go
over there. Yeah.
Off film. Like we seen in DC the other day, man.
Ooh,
but that's my feelings on that, man. It has to change. Laws have to change.
Yes.
Man, if we get into the Breonna Taylor one, it might be the sickest one. I personally feel that whole precinct in Louisville, the police department, needs to be arrested. The officers who fired the shots need to be arrested with capital murder and looking at the death penalty. Every staff member in that building needs to be arrested for conspiracy to murder. Because for months they all knew what happened. They covered it up. They tried to blame it on the boyfriend. They lied to her mother. They didn't even let her mother know she was dead, and her mother was on the scene for like 8 to 10 hours. It was disgusting. If you watched the Breakfast Club interview with her mother, it was hard to watch. It was the most disgusting one, because how much more defenseless can a woman be
when she's sleeping? That's crazy. I just seen that. Somebody posted something about that. I didn't even know the whole thing.
Everybody there should be in jail. Everybody in that precinct should catch a charge and go to jail. They should have to hire a new staff. Let a neighboring precinct patrol the neighborhood, patrol the areas, or y'all all can lab on it until y'all can hire a brand new staff. It's disgusting.
There has to be a way. Yes.
Things got to change. I see a law just changed for her with the no knock law with the warrants and all that got to change.
Yep.
Their tactics need to change with what they're allowed to do, what they're not allowed to do. You can't get rid of police altogether, because I know
That's
people.
what I was gonna say.
It will be the purge out this motherfucker if you get rid of them police.
Absolutely.
But
and then those deep state fools.
They need to be defunded drastically. They should not be running around with the same artillery that Marines and our forces are running around overseas at war with, even though they don't need to really be over there neither, because they fighting for a bullshit reason as well. But
Facts.
But and that's not to knock any of them. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all service. But if y'all really deep take a deep dive into why y'all over there, it's not why they tell you, my brother. It's not why they tell you. But the police should look nothing like the military, which they do right now. They should look nothing like the military. Yep. They need to be very limited to what they can do. I feel if they come up, if they choke or if they come up to you holding the gun, touching the gun, without reasonable doubt
That's already
that
a
there
red
was
flag.
there was a pistol in the vicinity, they should be arrested and charged with something. And it got to drastically change, man. We are the power in this country.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers ain't the power. We pay for your jobs, literally. The people are the power of this country, not the police. The good police that are now speaking about it and getting fired for it, shout out to y'all. But there's a shitload more of them dickheads, and you can see it.
Yep.
You can see it.
Yep.
You know, it's there to be seen, but things gonna change, man. Things are gonna change.
I hope they do. Defunding the police is definitely something very, very. It's controversial. It's definitely needed, and there's definitely.
I don't think that part is controversial.
For real?
I don't think the defunding is controversial. I feel like this. They have all these licensings and laws in place for us.
Okay.
Why the fuck that was easy to do. So why is it so hard to do it when they fucking up? We heard that, you know, they all running around this motherfucker like thugs and gangsters and animals.
And there are some good people like out of that because I want to say that too.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt that there are good people. But if you don't speak up,
yes,
you are bad as him.
Yes.
You're bad as her.
Yep.
If you don't speak up, you align yourself with them. So now we can't tell who's who. So now we're gonna call you all fucked up and bad.
So now speaking of that, these protesters, man, and the riots going on, is what's going on definitely protest worthy, man? For real?
Of course now, it is. Do I believe that it's really us out there, and you know, the majority of people that are? Do I believe the majority of people are us out there that are doing all the rioting and looting? I don't. I believe that I'm seeing these offspring organizations. I feel like the offsprings of white supremacy that don't align with maybe the original group of white supremacy out there using us as weaponry to get their issue off and get their agenda off. And, you know, they need to get the fuck out the way. They need to get the fuck out the way because they getting us hurt. They getting us shot with rubber bullets, us killed. They even getting young white people shot with rubber bullets and hurt. You know, I seen a kid in Austin, Texas. His dome was split. His shit was split.
Wow.
I hope he survived that, man, because that shit looked bad.
Are you talking about the guy that got beat up that was holding a katana, or he was trying to defend
No, there was a kid in a crowd in a blue shirt on a hill, and they shot into the crowd and hit the kid right here, and he looked like he was out. He looked like he wasn't even there no more. That was just his body.
Wow.
He looked bad. It was nasty, man. But it's like, and then, you know, come to find out, the 75-year-old that they pushed down in Buffalo, this man has brain trauma now. He has a brain injury. And they sitting up on CNN every day talking about, you're calling us thugs. You're not respecting us. Give us some love. Us some respect. Man, fuck that. Y'all are some thugs. Y'all are some gangsters. Y'all are some motherfucking animals. And if you not, prove otherwise. Because right now, the receipts that are shown right now, the revolution being televised, baby. The shit we see, you motherfuckers is filthy. You got us beating, it ain't even close.
Bro, the stuff on TV.
And we got problems that we'll talk about within our community. It's not for y'all to use our problems as your excuse to do what you do. We'll handle that. We got to handle that. Us black people, men, women, we got to handle that. We got to stop hurting each other. We got to ride together. But that's for us to talk about. That's our home to speak about. Not your excuse to do what you want to do.
Everybody's got something to say about it. I'm like, man.
I don't want to hear no white motherfucker or police talking about we do what we do because they do what they. Now fuck that. That's two different things. We'll address that. We'll work on that.
And that leads me into one of the most important things that I do want to talk about. That is, like, there's probably a lot of young people out there trying to pick a side. So They're trying to figure out if this is worth it. Yo, man, Black Lives Matter. Is that a good movement? Is there something behind it? Is there something?
The notion is good. The notion is good. The words are good. The message. I don't know about the movement.
I don't know about the movement either, man.
I lived in Ferguson when Ferguson happened. I heard a lot of foul shit about the movement. I heard a lot of foul shit about the people that were heading the movement. But I'm not gonna say it's facts, so don't hold me to it. I'm just saying I heard some things. I'm not gonna fully commit to the movement. What I will commit to is the message behind
Tamika Mallory.
Feeling behind it, because Black Lives. I don't think they are the movement of Black Lives Matter. I think it's celebrity.
Yeah.
The actual movement, and rest in peace to all of those activists that they have murdered from Ferguson, that were in Ferguson, because it's only a few of them alive. They have murdered a lot of them, and this needs to be known. They have murdered activists from Ferguson. There's no reason all of them cats that was there are dead today. They murdered them. They murdered them, man. But should definitely shout out to Mike's song, man, because in the hip hop community, him, Killer Mike, man, they might be our president.
Killer Mike held it down
on this right now.
Like Atlanta,
They holding us down, man. They holding us down, and I really, when them brothers speak, I shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah.
And anybody who understand, real people know what I just said. When they speak, I shut the hell up. I'm listening when they speak.
What's understood doesn't have to be explained.
Doesn't have to be explained, man. But Black Lives Matter. Black lives will always matter to me. I can't help it. I wake up. I'm a black man. As soon as I wake up,
I woke up like this.
Activated. I mean, even in my sleep, activated.
I was just gonna say something.
Yeah. Now, Black lives have to start mattering to society, though. So you dickheads on the right talking about all lives. All lives can't fucking matter, my man. Black lives have yet to matter to you.
All lives have to work together, but right now, Black lives are the ones that's being more mistreated.
These people are trying to tell us 1 + 1 = 1 + 1 is 3 right now. There's a separation, man. That doesn't work, man. There is a separation right here. 1 + 1 is 2.
The indoctrination.
We don't even need 1 + 1. We need 1 in 1, a whole number to be just one, where everybody does matter. But that will never happen to Black Lives Matter, Brown Lives Matter, Indian, Native American Lives Matter. Everything, but Black first, because we done got it the worst. And it's not to knock the Native Americans; they done got it too. We've been there, and the history needs to be told. We've been together. Black and Native American have been together a lot on this journey. We fought side by side on this journey.
Yep. Hispanic people.
But I am a black man, and I got to stand for mine right now.
Yeah.
Black lives need to matter. Black lives always matter to us. They need to matter to y'all motherfuckers. And then we'll be all right. When we stop getting murdered, when I stop having to be scared like a motherfucker if I'm going to make it home when the police pull me over for a goddamn failure to use my blinker.
I've been in that situation, boy.
When we can get jobs that pay equally, then we'll do that. When I don't have to worry about my son and explain to my son where he might not should wear his hood at, even though we doing that. We not back, but I still gotta be cautious. I'm a father too. I can be a rebellious black man in myself, but I gotta be cautious as a parent and teach my son these things. Teach my son. I literally gotta put my son on the ground now and stand on his neck for 10 minutes and tell him to relax his body and teach him how to survive that.
Yeah.
I have to teach my son how to survive a chokehold. My son is 7 years old. There are always a survivor. A lot of it is untensing your body. But I shouldn't have to teach my son this shit.
2020.
I shouldn't have to practice this shit myself. Like, all right, if they got their foot on my neck,
this is what I gotta do, right?
How do I loosen how do I cave my back in a little bit? How do I loosen my muscles up? Shouldn't have to do that. Because little Johnny, white man, you don't gotta fucking do that, man. Karen, Susan. You don't gotta fucking do that.
The Karens, bro.
You evil fuck.
Oh man.
And the things they do calling the police is just disgusting, man. You know, there's some beautiful and great white people out here, man. But god damn it, the white supremacy and the racists give them a terrible look, man. Because then we don't know we don't know who's who. We don't know how to decipher one from the other. We just gotta walk in the room and look at white people like, I know how they feel.
Yeah.
Fuck them too. It shouldn't be that way, but y'all make it that way, man. Y'all design. You don't want my headphones. My bad, man.
Dude, man. You're good.
You know, this field that we, play in.
Yeah.
You built the stadium. You grew the grass. We just the players on the field, man.
Freaking voting. That's like, this is a big year. 2020 is a big year for voting. Should young folks be out there voting this year, man?
Yeah. And that is different from what anybody that ever watches or follows me will ever heard me say in the past. I don't believe in government, and I believe the whole system is corrupt. I don't believe it matters who we have in it, it's gonna stay corrupt. But I do believe Donald Trump has reached a man, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to solely blame him, but I do believe his antics have reached a level that don't need to be in the White House, don't need to be so publicized and seen on Twitter or seen on CNN as the president. Maybe he could do that shit as just regular Donald, but not as the fucking president.
Yeah.
That shit gotta go. He's starting to do some sucker shit and some clown shit. Am I gonna blame him solely? No. Donald Trump has been involved officially in our face in politics for about 3 years. The rest of you motherfuckers have been in there for 50, 40, 30, 20, and the shit still
the same
has remained. That's why I don't believe in this shit. But in this case, the way this homie's causing a stir, and he's just irresponsible with his words, irresponsible with his actions. We have to vote him the fuck out of it. Now, I believe this should be an independent that we can, as a body of people, choose that reflects what we want to do that needs to run. Because I don't want to jump off Joe in that motherfucker neither. I don't trust him. Donald got to go.
Sleepy Joe.
Yeah, we Sleepy Joe can relax. Go back to sleep, homie. I think we need an independent candidate who really embodies the people.
Absolutely. That's important.
Really embodies the people.
Most important.
So run. And black people, Mexican people, white people, Japanese people, Asian descent
everybody,
people.
Man.
Everybody, African, Jamaican, everybody can come together and vote for this independent because he really has our
he or she or whoever, right?
Because I believe I believe as the people, we need to punish these parties and separate all away from them. I believe let's get out of the realm of racism right now.
Yeah.
I believe that the citizens of this country, no matter the race, sex, are ready to get behind something and have something that truly represents us.
Yeah.
I believe we're ready to detach from the red and blue parties and get our own thing and get our thing that really represents us.
Yeah.
And really puts us back in power, like our constitutional rights say our constitutional rights say we had.
Absolutely.
The rights that you hear about in all the old stuff like the Declaration of Independence and things like that. We are the power. We need somebody that truly knows that, believes that, and will give that to us and hold the staff of the government to that.
Absolutely.
Thing. Because essentially the governing body is not shit but a staff to us, its employer. We are its employer, the people. We need to vote this year. We need to vote this year.
Absolutely.
Plus, I got a few fucking friends who are not originally American, and I don't need them getting deported. So I need to hold them down and make sure we vote. Now, once we get through this bullshit, if we can see some change, then my stance will change. Because then I need to go. Then I need to go to looking at government in general. If we better, then we need to come up with something new.
Yeah.
Something has to be there because it can't just be nothing.
Yeah.
It can't just be nothing.
This
it needs
empty
to be
space.
something. It can't just be this empty space. It's people will bug the fuck out. It needs to be something responsible, respectful, with knowledge, very in tune, fair. You know, and all of that. I don't really know where I could go after that. All of that put together, you know, something that could really represent the folks of this great nation, because it is a great fucking place to be. You know, it's just all the bullshit that we got to deal with, especially as black men. That sometimes we lose sight that it's so great, and it's not. You know, it hasn't been great for us. You know, it's when I say great, it's not in the sense of, you know, if anybody watching this and they MAGA supporters and all that. Oh, it's definitely not in that, fam. It ain't never been that for a brother like me, you know, brothers all throughout America and sisters all throughout America. Never been that. What I mean by great is, we can watch a football game here. You know, we got rappers here. We can enjoy music here. You know, it's beautiful people, you know, we can engage with, man. You know, we got the best fashion in the world. We got that. That's what's great about it.
Absolutely.
We're not living in third world conditions.
No, we're not.
You know, we still get a decent amount of money, but it's still fucked up, and we're not gonna act like it's not. And it's more fucked up than it is great.
And it has to change, man. There has to be a solution. Is there a solution for the racism and the inequality?
Yeah, stop.
Same thing.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Sorry to be so I mean, it's so simple with
so
stop.
Yeah.
Fucking stop.
Yeah.
You
come together.
You control it.
Come together.
Stop. Nah, we ain't gotta come together. Fam, we could be on two different sides of the track. Just stop y'all bullshit that y'all do that affects us. Stop.
Yes.
Just stop.
And listen.
There's nothing you can do in regards to racism that will make everything okay other than stop. Just stop, man.
It's literally like crossing the street, bro. Your parents taught you to, he or she, whatever, taught you how to cross the street. You stop, you look around, you listen, you don't hear a car, you don't see a car, you don't see anybody coming through, you walk across safely. But if you don't do that...
Right now, we can't walk across safely. We got about 80 cars going down at 80 miles an hour with racism tatting and Confederate flags on the
5-lane California highway.
Just stop. Because, you know, the real, we don't hate y'all like that.
Nah, man.
We don't got that same... Our hate is reaction.
Yeah,
our hate is a reaction to your suppression and the shit you do to us. We don't have that same hate. And we don't want to get back at y'all. We just want y'all to stop.
Yeah.
Because if we wanted revenge, then you might have a bigger problem on your hands. We don't want revenge. We want y'all to stop. Leave us alone. Let us live.
People learn. Yeah.
We'll go live, we'll live. Just stop. Because we have actually love for y'all, man. Shit, taught y'all motherfuckers how to bathe. We got a lot of love for y'all, man.
And they love the rap game, bro. I'll tell you what.
You love our food, man. You love how we put words together on the mic, man. You love watching us, you know, suited up in football equipment and on the basketball court, man. You love that. So
give us that same respect.
Just love us waking up in the morning and going out into the world and trying to get it like you.
Yes.
That's all we ask for.
Is there anything you want the folks to learn today from this? Is there any takeaways from this?
Racists need to stop. Be there for your kids, man. Be there for your kids.
Yes.
Never stop, man. Everything that you want is there for you to grab. Nobody can tell you not, man. Make it happen. Put the work in. Make it happen. Amen. Other than that, I go by the name of Tru Liv. I got a new single coming out soon. It's softly out, but it's coming out officially soon called Getting Mine featuring Jenkins. You can catch that on June 22nd on Benny the Butcher's mixtape coming out. Check my IG. That's loyal.trueliv on Instagram. Loyal.trueliv on Facebook. Tru Liv 1 on Twitter, but that will be changing to loyal.trueliv on Twitter too. Type in my name on YouTube. True Admin should pop up as my page. And follow and stay in tune with me. I got more joints coming, a lot of shit coming, a lot of fire coming. I rap from the heart. You know, a lot of my music is substantial, man. It has substance, man. And that's how we putting it down. Lead with love, end with loyalty, and stay true to who you are, man. From me, I appreciate you watching. Me and my brother, from the bottom of the head, love.
Yo, such an honor to have you on here, man.
Yeah.
This was definitely a blessing. I hope the folks watching this, I hope you learned something from it. If you have any questions or concerns, definitely hit me up in the comments section. Definitely hit that like button if you definitely like this video. Hopefully you did, because you know this is crazy. This is two people talking about some real stuff that's going on, and it just needs to be heard. Real quick, what else am I missing? I want everybody to go follow Tru Immense, Tru Liv. Freaking got the new song out, Get Mine. Yo,
one more
freaking,
time,
yes.
One more time, that's Loyal, Loyal, Tru Liv, TRULIV. There's a dot in between the Loyal and Tru Liv on all platforms. That's Instagram, Facebook. Twitter is Tru Liv 1 right now, but it's coming to Loyal Tru Liv probably tonight. But you can try both. And True Admins is the page on YouTube, but that will be changing to loyal.trueliv too. Loyalty is what I stand by, and true is what I do. That's how I live. You know,
Hope you guys,
getting mine coming officially in a month. Getting mine softly out and available on YouTube right now. I'll be posting all the links for the Benny mixtape and the game mixtape. You'll be able to get all that. You know, then after this promo run up, we got the next single locked and loaded and ready to go. So that's how we putting it down, baby. It's street life low, man. Let's go.
Let's go. Thank you guys for kicking it for another episode of Timmy B. This is episode 5. This is my special guest, Tru Liv. His new single, Get Mine, is out. You already heard him. Definitely make sure you follow him on his handles. I'll leave them in the bio. Real quick, before we get into the outro, I just want to do this real quick. My buddy Tommy D made this for me. He actually does this himself by hand and with any of the actual machines or tools that he used to create this. Hard work. This is my logo here. This is KIWTB. And phenomenal. If you want anything like this, definitely hit him up. And I'm going to put it right here. See if we get it in. Boom. Batik Inc. And this is where you can find them. I do want to give a quick shout out to the sponsors. Where's my phone at? We got Phoenix Fit. It's 15% off. Go to phoenixfit.com for any of your supplements. I'm talking about like lifting, you know, creatine, protein, any of that good jazz. Hit me up. Go to that website. Put in KIWTB, Kicking It With Timmy B, and you will definitely get 50% off. And it would definitely help the channel and help me. I would deeply appreciate that. Also, go to brandygstore.com. You can find swimsuits there. You know, it's summer. Come on, y'all. It's 2020. It's summer. It's hot. You've been sitting in the crib for too long. I know you want to come outside. I know you want to go to the beach. I know you want to go to the lake, wherever you're at. If you have that time or money, please.
Wear your mask, though. Wear your mask. Put your mask on.
Put your mask.
Bring your sanitizer with you. Better have your sanitizer with you.
You gotta have it.
Wherever you get it, have your sanitizer around. My mask is in the car. I put one in the car, and the rest of them is put up. But have your mask. Stay safe. COVID ain't gone. They just running out of money.
COVID ain't gone. Bro, second outbreaks is coming through. COVID is not gone. Please definitely inform yourself. hit those up. BrandyJSword.com, Phoenix Fit. Promo code KIWTB, Kicking It With Timmy B. Please hit up my man's here for any of his content. This was fun. Thank you so much for coming through, bro. This was like a legendary podcast, bro. This is number 5 for me, dog.
No doubt, my brother. It was an honor, man. I love you, man. Kicking It With Timmy B, man.
Kicking It With Timmy B. Thank you guys so much. I want to just give a quick shout out to all my fans, all the people who've been supporting me since day one. My pops, shout out to him. I wouldn't be here without him. What an influential person he's been to me, and I'm definitely blessed to have him. Shout out to the people fighting overseas. Shout out to everybody dealing with this COVID-19 on the front line. Shout out to the people who are protesting for the Black lives and for everyone's right to live on this planet without any BS or oppression.
We thank you. We thank you. If you're genuinely doing it, you're out there in a genuine sense. We thank you. From wall to wall, we thank you.
Thank you guys so much. I'm going to kick this outro with my man's song, Getting Mine. I hope you guys have a great weekend.
This Tru Liv featuring Ike Jenkins, Getting Mine. Let's go, baby.
Friday, June 12th. I hope you have a good weekend. Later. This was fun.
Definitely.
This is 2020. Just realize that you're living through unprecedented times right now. I want you to realize that.
We're in a movie right now, man.
Yo. Yay.
But I'm busy.
Hey. Hey. Never do your time. Woo! Yeah, baby. And they thought we was gone, but we're back. Hold up.
He said, God bless the child that can hold his own, and I've been holding on locked into this zone. Close to chrome, this is split your dome, but not I. Cock it back in the mouth of phone. Man, pitiful how these motherfuckers is sending you. Bumping pure hate and they focus on residual. Neglecting your own mineral. Fuck about it here, you ain't welcome in my living room.
Woo!
I'm formulating the move. Niggas shooting for the stars, if not a crack in the moon. Heating up like the calendar flipped the throne. Risk it off on my platoon or slip up in it with loan. All my money's on me. Check it out. With the highest ceiling, what you see and I would think can shit.
Yup.
Man, that's God in line with me.
Yup.
Woo!
Hey. Friday.